Tukiwa hapa Zanzibar pake yetu tumepata nafasi ya kukutana na mmoja kati ya watu ambao ni watayarishaji wa muziki kwenye zile filamu na vitu kama hizo. Hapa anafahamika kama Elvin Ross. Tutaenda kumsikia yeye akizungumza uwepo wake Zanzibar kwenye tamasha la 22 la ZIF. Hi Elvin.
Hi Ziza.
Mambo?
Mambo.
You said poa.
Stop trying to trick me.
Okay. Okay. Is it your first time in Zanzibar?
It's my very first time in Zanzibar and I'm having an amazing time.
Okay.
Yes.
How can you explain to us a little bit since you came in Zanzibar? What did you expect seeing people in Zanzibar and everything?
I expected to experience the culture in its, very traditional way, and that's exactly what I've been able to do. Yeah, absolutely.
At least, can you please explain to people a little bit who's Elvin, maybe for the better?
Yes, I'm Elvin Ross. I am a composer for TV, film, and theater. You may have heard my music on many of Tyler Perry's TV shows, his plays, and several of his films. I'm also new to filmmaking. I made my debut as a filmmaker several years ago where I produced a film called Kunta Kinte Island, where we shot that in Gambia, West Africa. So that's who Elvin Ross is.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you get a chance to see a Tanzanian film maybe, and what do you see about the music in the films?
I'm now just getting an opportunity to experience the films here. And I think that with any composer, filmmaker, there is an art to it, there's a science to it, and there's an educational piece to it. And I'm here to kind of deliver all three of those elements. A lot of times you go to different cultures and they want to use authentic music from the area, but not necessarily know appropriately how to put that music into film. And so I am excited to be able to share my experiences and some of my journey of how to get, authentic music and with a universal sound. So that, if you're playing music from Zanzibar or a film from Zanzibar, someone that lives far, far away, in a different, you may be in the Western Hemisphere, could really still be able to relate to the feel of the music without being lost. Yeah.
Do you think, are they trying maybe to do some things better or they're still down?
I think it's, I just think it's a zeal because they may be not necessarily aware of how to approach music for film. And I think once it's learned, it will definitely get better. Yes.
Anything experienced in Zanzibar and anything you wish to tell maybe Tanzanian people, directors and composer?
I would like to tell the composer to study films, and a lot of times, it's not necessarily about going to school for composing, but, studying other filmmakers and how they use music in films, and if, maybe even taking a film that's already done that may parallel to a film that you're working on, and what kind of music did they use or how are they using the music within that film to make it. You don't want to, box your films in, you want it to be global. So most times I like to take the approach where you use authentic music and you use other elements from other, I think string instruments is something universal. So I like to use string instruments along with authentic instruments from the area to make a global appeal musically or just so that, that anyone can appreciate the piece. Okay. Yeah.
So can you explain to me maybe unforgettable moments which you'll remember forever when you're going back to your home?
That would be interviewing with you, Ziza.
Really?
Between that and ZIF, ZIF has been really, really good. I mean, I think it's a great platform for filmmakers to come to, but I would love for the composers to come out and be a part of this. Musicians come out and be a part of this. More filmmakers need to be a part of it. It's not necessarily just the filmmakers come to exposing their films, but there's such knowledge and such information here for the filmmaker, composer, editor, production, people in production to come and gain a wealth of knowledge. There's so much to gain here. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Elvin. It was my pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you as well.
In Swahili word, please.
I'm sorry?
Yes. say it in Swahili? Asante.
Asante. Yeah. I'm pole pole.
Pole pole. Oh yeah. Huyu alikuwa ni Elvin ambaye tumepata nafasi ya kuzungumza naye hapa kwenye tamasha la 22 la Zifu, and trust me, ilikuwa ni experience nzuri sana kukutana na yeye, na naamini kupitia All Access utakuwa umefahamu mengi kuhusiana na kile ambacho anakifanya. Hapa ni Zanzibar.
You're welcome. You're welcome.